Good morning, everyone. This is Nadia Subratie. I'm a personal branding specialist from createwealthwithnadia.com. How is everyone doing? Oh my gosh, I haven't gone live this early, but I just want to start doing more live videos, and so I would just want to get that done early in the morning, so I can focus on the rest of my work because I'm getting really busy with work now. But anyway, when you guys jump in, please let me know who's here so I can give you a shout out. Hey Donnie, what's going on, my friend? Thank you so much for joining me. So guys, today's topic is about, do you have a daily method of operation, right? Which is so important because I remembered when I first started almost 2 years ago. Well, yeah, this month is actually going to make it 2 years for me since I've been in this online space. But when I started, I didn't have a daily method of operation, right? So I felt overwhelmed. And I spent a lot of hours studying, reading, researching, and everything, right? But I have a daily method of operation here, and I've used this with my coaching clients, and they all started getting results because a lot of them were brand new to this industry, and then there were also some of them that have been in network marketing for about 20 years and they wasn't getting results. So I I probably must have coached honestly, probably over 150 people so far in the past, since January. Yes, since January. So that's probably the past 9 months, right? So I want to talk to you all about the daily method of operation, and so let's get started. So for the 6 daily method of operations, right? There's 6 daily tasks, and this is actually going to work for you. It doesn't matter. Hey, Chowdhury, it doesn't matter. Well, actually, a lot of people, right, they have a day job, so they find it really stressful sometimes to work on themselves and to work on their business, and they get frustrated because they're not getting results. And so this is what I'm going to talk to you all today about. And I know a lot of you don't have a daily method of operation, and I still do this up until this day, and it's worked for me and it's working for me. And so let's get started. So let's say you have an hour, right? Let's say you have an hour a day, and this is for people that have a day job, right? I mean, I do this full time, so this is all I do. But let's say, you have a day job, right? And you probably have maybe an hour a day to put aside to work on your business, right, guys? You want to put aside 10 minutes for each section, for each part of the 6 daily tasks, right? So the 6 daily tasks we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about personal development. We're going to talk about content creation, right? We're going to talk about content syndication. Number 4, build your audience. Number 5, relationship building. And number 6, offering free value. So let's talk a little bit about personal development, right? So it's for personal development, I have notes, So for personal development, it's important to work on your mindset, guys. This is so important that you start working on your mindset. Mindset is key. Hey, Sean, what's going on, my friend? How have you been? Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Gil, what's going on? Hi, everyone. Okay, so actually, Facebook is building my audience, so I see I have a lot more people jumping on. All right? So personal development, guys, it's important to work on your mindset to extend your knowledge, right? So you have to ask yourself this question. I mean, what are you guys watching? What are you reading, right? What are you listening to? Are you listening to podcasts? Are you watching trainings? Are you and a lot of people that I've coached, they struggled with this because they were brand new and they had no idea. But guys, there's so many trainings, so many videos on YouTube that you have access to. You can go onto YouTube, you can watch a training, you can watch a video of someone, someone you like. You know what I mean? Probably, a public figure, right? Maybe Eric Worre. And this is what I started doing in the beginning because I was running out of content. I mean, I really didn't know where to find content. And so I started going on YouTube. I started doing a lot of research. I started Googling stuff. But yeah, I started buying books. I started investing in courses. I started investing in training because guys, it's all up here, It's, and what are you listening to? Are you guys listening to podcasts? and stuff like that. So personal development is so important in our line of work and for anyone, you know, because you want to expand your knowledge, guys. You want to know as much as you can. You know, you want to know as much as you can, right? So we just covered personal development. Let's talk a little bit about content creation, guys. And it's so easy to find content, you know, yet so many people struggle for content. There's content everywhere. There's content everywhere. But you also need to like have a target market. You know, you want to have a target market. You want to know who you're creating content for, right? So if you are creating content and you're creating content for everyone, you're creating content for no one. But we're going to get into that when it comes to building your audience, right? So when it comes to content creation, you need to have a target audience. You need to have a target audience with people who's going to want to read your content, people who's going to engage with you, right? So let's jump into content creation. So guys, there are so many different ways you can create content. You can do videos, right? Pre-recorded videos. And pre-recorded videos are good. I feel like for new people, if they're like so scared to do videos and go live, pre-recorded videos are good, but you're not going to get a lot of views on that, right? Whereas if you were to go live and you know, do a live videos, you're going to have a lot of people that are actually going to be viewing your videos while you're live because people want to see you in real time, whereas doing regular videos, right? So another way to create content, guys, your story. Your story is your money. And, you know, I have a lot of people who connected with me through my story. Yet so many marketers, they're not sure how to write their story or how to tell their story. And when it comes to online personal branding, guys, your story is your money. And it's so important for you to learn how to write your story and how to tell your story and how to become an attractive character, right? So there's another way you can create content. And guys, listen to me. You can create a story among anything. It doesn't always have to be about your story, but your story is your money. You want the world to know who you are. So it's great. You know, this is great for content as well, right? Or let's say you're promoting a health and wellness product, right? What you want to do is you want to use the product, learn, you know, get results, right? And then you can create a story. You can create a story about your results, about that particular product, right? So this is great. This is great for content as well, guys. And curiosity posts. All right, curiosity posts, they are great. Let's say you're promoting a product, right? Or you have a service. If, you know, a lot of, well, not a lot of marketers, but a lot of new marketers really don't know how to do this. And what they're doing is they think by producing content, you know, is promoting their products and services all over their Facebook page. This is not the way to do it. When marketers do that, it repels people, right? No one wants to feel like they're being pitched. So if you could create a curiosity post, guys, and you can have a lot of people commenting and saying yes, because obviously they really have no idea really what it is, but because you're striking a curiosity, people are going to like click like, they're going to comment, they're going to say yes, they want more information, right? So if you guys are not doing curiosity posts, I highly recommend start learning how to do them, all right? So let's talk about educational stuff, educational content. Guys, educational content is great. You want to lead with value, though, when you're creating educational content. And, you know, people, you know, even though people come to Facebook to socialize and make friends and connect, they also want to be educated, okay? So you can create a post of maybe a product like you're promoting, right? But you want to create it in a way, you know, with like the benefits and results. You know, tell them what it's going to do for them or stuff like that. So educational posts, guys, is really, really good. Also, when you're doing videos, right, you want to do videos where you're leading with value. You want to give people a lot of value where you're actually helping them, okay? So keep that in mind. And another thing, quotes. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Gil. What's going on, everyone? All right? And quotes, guys. Quotes are great. So we just covered personal development and content creation, right? So let's go on to content syndication. So are you guys syndicating your content? If you want to get massive exposure and you want a lot of people seeing your content, right, guys, you need to start syndicating your content. And syndicating your content simply means, it simply means sharing your content. So you can share your content on your blog. You can share your content on Facebook. You can share your content on Twitter, okay, LinkedIn, YouTube, and the groups. So when you're sharing your content in the groups, guys, for me, I share my content, in a lot of the network marketing groups, a lot of the MLM groups, a lot of entrepreneur groups. These are the type of groups that I syndicate my content, and I'm on all the platforms. So I have 2 blogs actually. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, the groups. I'm on, I have my own groups. I have my student groups. So I syndicate my content even on my business page. So my content is being syndicated everywhere. And this is what you guys want to do. So if, let's say you're trying to promote a health product, guys, you want to start joining some of these health groups to syndicate your content, right? So when you start syndicating your content, even if you're syndicating your videos, guys, sometimes I syndicate my videos, right, in probably some of these groups, and I get thousands of views. I was in Egypt. In February, and I did one video in Egypt, and I got over 20,000 views. I had just got to Hurghada, and I was on vacation, and I went there. I was shooting some lifestyle videos and stuff like that. But that one video, guys, got me over 20,000 and something views, And but this is so important. You want to get massive exposure, right? You want a lot of people to get to know who you are. And the best way to do this is start syndicating your content. All right? So now, also, you want to join a lot of these groups. And when you're joining these groups, guys, make sure these groups are open groups. They're open groups, and they have like 20,000 people, like 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. Some of these groups, right? Some of these groups, they have like over 300,000 people. Some of these advertising groups have over 200,000 people. Do you know how many people are actually going to be seeing and viewing your content? Guys, this is huge, And this is what I do. So I'm giving you guys a daily method of operation of what I do every single day. All right. Hey, Steven, how you going? Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Lewis, what's going on, guys? Thank you all so much for joining me. Okay. So now let's talk about building your audience. And, a lot of people struggle with this, right? A lot of people struggle with this. Hey, hey, Kashana, what's going on, beautiful? Thank you so much for joining. Oh my gosh, you're finally catching me live. I've decided to start going live in the morning before I get so swamped with work and then I don't feel like going live. But I need to start doing this. So I think every morning around this time, I'm just going to go live every morning, Okay, guys, so let's talk about building your audience. And, a lot of people struggle with this, right? A lot of people think, oh my gosh, I'm starting online business. It's going to be so easy. I can just add a ton of different people, right? I can add a lot of people and I'm going to have an audience. Guys, it doesn't work that way. Okay? When you start adding everyone to your friends list, you're marketing to no one. No one is really, they're not targeted. They're not going to be reading your content, right? So you want to have targeted people, guys. You want to have targeted people to build your audience. So let's talk a little bit about building your audience, right, guys? There are so many groups for different niche. It doesn't matter. There are groups for real estate. There are groups for healthcare. There are groups for health products. There are groups for entrepreneurs. There are groups for MLM. Guys, there are groups for everything, right? And what you can do is you can go into these. You have to really research. Hey, Jennifer, Hannaford, what's going on, girl? Thank you for joining me. Okay, guys, so there are groups for a lot of things. You can find some of these groups and you can start prospecting in there, okay? But, you want to be a friend first. You don't want to start pitching people. Build rapport, guys. Build rapport. Build rapport. Get to know them. You can go into these groups, right? And you can start building your audience. Or you can join Eric Worre's group. There's so many people there that are network marketers, entrepreneurs, business owners. This is what I started doing in the beginning, right? Now, it's I have tons and tons of people messaging me. I don't do this really much anymore, because I get a lot of friend requests now. But this is what you guys can do. Go into these groups. Start researching these people. Start building rapport with them. Start getting to know them. And what you want to do is you want to add 10 people a day, okay? And connect with these 10 people, all right? So add 10 people a day. Connect with these 10 people a day. And guys, you can even do this on Twitter. This is going to work on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. YouTube, I have my videos on YouTube, but this is going to work on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, right? This is going to work. This is what I do. And I'm constantly building my audience on all the platforms and connecting with people every day. Now, for the new people, this doesn't happen overnight. You know, you have to build your audience. You have to build yourself up to that point. But this is something you need to be doing every single day. Every single day, you know. So let's talk a little bit about relationship building, guys. So when it comes to relationship building, right? You know, when you start creating content and you start going live, a lot of people, once you have an audience, a targeted audience, people are going to start commenting on your posts, right? They're going to start liking your posts. What you want to do is you want to go to their post. You want to click like. You want to find something you like about them. Make a comment. Then send them a message. Send them a message on Messenger, right? Let's say the person's name is John. Hey, John, how are you doing? You know, thank you so much for liking my post. What did you like about it? Guys, this is how you can build rapport with people. You know, you can build rapport with people this way, get to know them. And this is what network marketing is all about. It's about building relationships. Yet so many marketers are only thinking about making a dollar. You know what I mean? And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I remember when I first started my first MLM, and it was a high ticket item, right? They told me, make a list of 100 people. And this from my experience. They're like, make a list of 100 people, contact these 100 people. Guys, this is what I did. Only 3 people joined me. After a month, they canceled, right? They canceled because it was a high ticket item. They couldn't afford the order shipment fees and all of this. It was a high ticket item, like over $1,500 to buy into it. But anyway, they ended up dropping out. But the thing is, I was brand new. I was only 2 months into this online space. So I really didn't know what I was doing, you know. But the thing is, it's all about building relationship. And making that list of 100 people and contacting that 100 people, that doesn't work. You have to build relationship with people. You have to build rapport with people, right? And when I got involved in my second opportunity, these same people that said no to the first opportunity, they all came and joined me. Why? Because I built that relationship with them. When I first started, I didn't build that relationship with them. I was only 2 months in, you know? And this is why only 3 people joined me and they end up canceling. But when I started the second opportunity, which was like 2 months after, I didn't block these people who said no. I realized I was lacking skills, you know? So what I did was I learned as much as I could and I started connecting with them, messaging them, you know? And when I started the second opportunity, they all joined me, you know? Hey, Alex, what's going on? Right? They all joined me. So guys, it's about building relationship. And people who engage on your post, you need to do the same. Go back and engage on their post and then connect with them. Be a friend first, right? So let's talk about number 6, offering free value. So when you're offering free value, guys, you can offer them a free course, right? You can go live, talk about the free course. You can talk about your result. Well, you can go live, talk about your result if you're promoting a course. Talk about your result. You know, talk about your result. Find out what their pain points are. Let's say you're creating an ebook, right, guys? Perfect example. You can create an ebook and offer it for free. And this will work for any niche. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But when you're creating an ebook, you want to find out what their pain points are because you want to find out what they're struggling with because it's not about you, right? It's about how you could be of service to them, how you can help them, right, guys? So ebook is great because the ebook will also generate leads for you. So let's say you're promoting, maybe you're in the health niche, right? And hey, Jennifer, what's going on, beautiful? Let's say you're in the health niche, right, guys? You can create an ebook targeted for an audience that are in the health, that are looking to lose weight. You know, so you can talk about diet. You can talk about exercise. You know, you can talk about all these things when you're creating your ebook, and you're gonna offer this ebook for free. All right. So this is what I meant by offering free value, and this ebook is actually going to generate tons of leads for you, as well. You know, so I just wanted to share that with you all. So today I just covered the sixth task for your daily method of operation. And another thing, I have this in my blog at createwealthwithnadia.com. If you guys want to download this, because it's a more in depth. I even wrote down books for you guys that you can read for personal development, and I got a little more in depth with this. If you guys want it, the daily method of operation is completely free for you guys. Okay, you can just go to createwealthwithnadia.com, and you're gonna find it at Attractively Branding You in the menu section at Attractively Branding You Coaching Academy. That's where you're gonna find a daily method of operation. Because I have people message me and they're like, Nadia, I can't find a daily method of operation, and I'm still working on my blog. So these things are gonna be changed around. But I'm still working on my blog right now. So that's where you guys can find it if you want to have the daily method of operation. Okay, guys? Go to createwealthwithnadia.com, click on the menu, and go to Attractively Branding You Coaching Academy. And you can download the free ebook. All right? So I hope you guys got a lot of value from this. If you all want to reach out to me, if you need help with anything, coaching or anything like that, please feel free to send me a message, and I will be happy to help you out, okay? So I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.